coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you take a look at our home side as we enter play here. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
On the other side of the field for our visitors here, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
They'll keep it on the ground. Knox. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. McBride. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Results in a 1st down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
21 yards. And a 1st down.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to put a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
To a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got rich and don't come and say 6
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Down at the 25. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 12 carries, 53 yards.
10 touchdowns on the season for him, and I don't know whether these goals are written down. I don't know whether they're discussed amongst the team, but I do know this. Every guy who touches the ball as a ball carrier thinks 10 touchdowns is a nice round goal to try and reach in a season.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
And it's third down.
They'll set up a throw. He'll try to pick it up himself, and he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Result is a first down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
They'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
Makes it second and 10.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Now a handoff up the middle. Knox. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
That was a really nice run there to bring up third and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return.
And it will be first and 10 as they take over.
And now back out comes the offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Results in a first down.
Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with the run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. Third down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Second down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
At the 5-yard line.
They'll come out in the pistol. Now a play fake here on first down. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
He'll look to throw. Now he's got it. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
It's fourth and goal.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. As they've got it looking at 4th and less than a yard. Oh, they'll run the option right. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimal level.
Our home team, nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now this offense about ready to take over again. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, McBride. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
Off play action. McBride. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
It's now 3rd down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
From the gun on 3rd down. McBride. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now this offense ready to head back out there.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Look at the big fella go.
And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there.
His 11th rushing touchdown on the year.
And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign.
Point after try forthcoming. And it is now 21-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
This one incomplete and over everybody. Looked like a clear throwaway, but the officials, they're going to say there's a receiver over there in the area, so no flags, and it's 3rd down.
Under pressure, and down he goes.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. But he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
59 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
Back to throw now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
They're going to look to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Back to throw here. Touchdown! From 4 yards out. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So the drive there took 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. McBride. He's got room past the 30. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And the tight end goes in motion left. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Inside the 10. And touchdown! A big play there. 56 yards. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get 1, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. Gets past one man. And able to get this out to the 25. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. This is caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
They'll set up to throw. Now a run here off the arc. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. McBride. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
At their 49-yard
2nd and 6. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And his kick is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And this offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 3rd and 9 here.
Complete to number 2.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. Looking to put a drive together. Off the play fake. McBride.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Parker, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And here now the offense heading back out there. They were forced to punt last time. Now, I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game?
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives them a 1st down.
Result is a 1st down.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
At the 11-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. They'll look to throw here.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air as his guys continue to pour it on.
Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And this guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
They'll take over.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Up the middle they go. Knox. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. McBride. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And they bring their punter out there now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good game. 93 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. Results in a first down.
Now back to throw. And he will find his man on the outside.
Well, just shy of midfield. Here's a 2nd and 4.
Just short of midfield.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown! A great effort there. With his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And this offense is running away with this one.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
Operating from the gun, McBride. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Yeah, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
So they bring out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
2nd and 11. Wide open receiver complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Looking to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 48-yard
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
5 yards.
He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The gain of 11 and a first down.
And a first down.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
16 yards. Result is a first down.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 13-yard line.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because
from 13 yards out, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
2 yards.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. McBride. He finds his man complete. That's Martinez. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
It's 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Pulled in at the 24. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
At the 38-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
He's going to try and take off with it. Oh, good move. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
3 more yards. That's another 1st down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
A 1st down.
Six yards there on the keeper at 2nd down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
The 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And this offense continues to pour it on. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Throwing to start the drive. McBride. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
From the gun on third down, McBride rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest, but now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick him off for the second time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly, but they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer in the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 15 yards on the play, first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Off the option, he'll try and run with it.
And holding it, maybe the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 15-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Now, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So for our visitors, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.